You know what? I'm glad you chose that word lush because it really, to me, strings do that. They caress you. It's like a musical cushion, and it could be so warm it can envelop you. But really, I wanted to ride this fine line in two ways. When I talked to Shelley about the record, I told him, you know, I really want to. I don't want to lose my audience that is my pop audience that loves my ballads because this is who I am. But I also want to be a little adventurous and have the musician that enjoys jazz and that likes, you know, a little more complex arrangements in this genre. I want to ride that line because that's really who I am. I've ridden the line between English and Spanish, between dance music and ballads, between two cultures. And I thought that would be cool. But I also wanted some songs to be really intimate. I wanted each song, the arrangement to only be as many notes as necessary. So there's a couple of them that are huge, like Smile and Wonderful World, because they're orchestral. They really are songs that have stood the test of time and stand for an idea, which is even bigger than just the lyrics or the music of the song. They stand for a way of looking at life, for choosing the positive over the negative. And what Shelley did with Wonderful World, that he incorporated that turmoil that was inherent in the song. He was telling me that when Armstrong did this song, he caught a lot of flack from the African Americans because they were going through a very tough time when this song was done. And they would tell him, how could you sing about a wonderful world with the things that are being done and the horrible things happening? And he said, well, I sing about the world that I want to be, the world that I choose and that I want to happen. And Shelley did an arrangement where you could hear the darkness and the turmoil, and then all of a sudden, it's like the little birds are singing and the sun comes up, and it was incredible. But what I sang to was just the rhythm section because I wanted to affect what they were playing and I wanted their playing to affect what I was playing. And we did 4 songs a day, 4 days live in the studio where everybody was playing at the same time. And they brought the stuff. I mean, Shelley brought guys that knew what they were doing. We only did as many tracks until Shelley said, you know, I think we got it, that they were happy with it. And I sang each time. And then when we were done with everything, I sat down and actually chose my favorite performances of each thing. But everything was done live that day. And then the following 2 days, we brought in the orchestra. And they played to the track that we decided was the one that we wanted to play because it's really difficult to have all that happening. If I was sitting in front of that orchestra, I would have been listening to the arrangement and it would have been very distracting for me. So we wanted to sing to a core and then bring in Shelley's amazing arrangement around that the following 2 days. And it was just, I was sitting there in heaven, you know, listening to these things, what he was able to accomplish. And we had done a lot of that in the demo process before, so we knew going in that we loved what was going to happen. So seeing it come to life with that amazing orchestra was incredible.